Hi there everyone. I thought I would make a quick video and explain to everyone my disability and how I became disabled. I get asked that question sometimes several times a day, and it's very painful for me to relive that moment. So I'll try to make this short and just explain what happened. I was visiting my friend on Friday, August the 13th, ironically, 2010, and I had done so hundreds of times. We had been best friends since we were 14 years old. At that point, I was 25, and later on in the evening, she had put her son to bed, and her younger brother was in bed also, recovering from a surgery he just had, so we kept things quiet. And then there was a knock on the door. It was altogether 4 police officers, and we were accused of throwing beer bottles at the neighbors downstairs. It was I think it was about 11 p.m. It was very late at night. It was a Friday night, and we had no beer bottles to begin with, so we were extremely confused. One police officer was taking his job above and beyond. It was his first year on the job, and he was swearing his mouth off like no tomorrow. Eventually, I got worried that I was going to say something I would regret and asked to step outside on the balcony to have a cigarette. Now, I don't smoke, but I just wanted to get away from the situation, and that was the worst mistake I've ever made. He followed me outside immediately. It was dark, curtains were closed, no eyewitnesses. He threw a few punches at my left eye and then threw me over the railing. I'd been standing on the 7th floor, so when I landed I broke most of my body, including my neck and back. And I had severe brain trauma as well. So my life the way I knew it ended. I spend my days in bed now. If you look at my profile pictures, most of them have the same background. 99% of them probably do. So I don't leave bed, well, hardly ever, maybe to go to a doctor. And that is why I have so much love and admiration for anyone suffering from any kind of disability. So I hope that explains a little bit about me, and if you have more questions, please feel free to ask. I don't lie about anything, and I like to tell people my story. I just don't like to repeat that incident because it was when my life, basically the life I lived and loved, died that day, so it's very hard for me. But if you have any questions, please ask. I don't mind answering those.